I'll do it. Yeah.
Call the May 17th meeting to order. Salute the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call.
Mr. Adamson.
Here.
Mr. Parolo.
Here.
Mr. Poliafico.
Here.
Mr. D'Angelo.
Here.
Ms. Paglione.
Ms. Paglione is excused.
Ms. Cochran.
Ms. Cochran is excused.
Mr. Cullen. Mr. DeMarcus.
Here.
Mr. Ciccoletti.
Here. Item number 3, approve the agenda with said addendum.
Motion to approve the agenda with said addendum.
Second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Nays, abstentions? Reports and presentations.
Mr. President, members of the Board of Education, first of all, with us this evening, we have the boys' 7th and 8th grade team, and they won their championship this year, and we're here to congratulate them. Very nice job. As well as their coach, Rocco Parolo, who did a great job with them this year. So we're very proud of you boys. You did a very nice job, and you represent Bristol extremely well. So congratulations and thank you.
Could we have them say their
Rocco?
names?
Why don't you
Yeah, come on
Introduce
up and
yourself.
say your names.
come up to the podium here and just say your name
Say their nicknames, Rock.
and your position.
Tell them their nicknames.
Brody
so-
Conlon, Brody Conlon, shooting guard.
Each come up.
Got it.
David Torres, bench.
Salty Poppy, though. Tell your nickname.
Hey, David, you're going to own a protein before you're finished.
Elijah Alexander, center.
Zymer Hudson, point guard.
Guys, you can walk around.
Jaron Carrington, forward.
What's your nickname?
Oh, Goofy.
What's your mom?
Ronald Brown, bench.
Got a bright future, too.
Another owner of an NBA team.
What grade are you in? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
8th.
You're in 8th grade?
Nicholas Loschel, center.
What's his nickname, Rock?
The Baker.
Baker? I like this one.
Anthony Silver, center.
That's me, Paul.
Meatball? Alright.
Shamai Edwards, center, bench, and my nickname Forehead.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I just want to thank you guys again for buying these guys the shirts. They definitely deserved it, so we appreciate it. Coach Harry was my assistant this year. He also coached 7th grade and volunteered a lot of time with me, so I want to thank him as well. It was a great season, so I just appreciate them, and I know it means a lot to them for the recognition, so thank you all. And hopefully continue it next year at the high school level, so we'll see.
Thanks for your time, Rock.
Congratulations, guys. Congratulations.
Congratulations, gentlemen. And with us this evening, we have Kelly and Andrew States. If they would mind, Patty, you want to say something?
Come on up. Bring them all up.
Yeah, come on up to the podium. Andrew, Kelly, do you want to come up?
Good evening.
Introduce yourself, yeah.
Sorry, I didn't prepare anything to say. I'm Patty Frizella, the director of the drama program over at the high school. I have some of our students with us, and we just wanted to recognize Andrew and Kelly States. They sponsored a trip for the drama program to see the Broadway show Once on This Island, which, if you'll remember, is the show we did this spring. They arranged the trip, the entire trip for us, and as well as the BBEF helped us out with the transportation. It was an amazing opportunity for these students to get to see a Broadway show. So we just wanted to thank Andrew and Kelly over here for making this show happen and for offering this amazing opportunity to these students. So, thank you.
And I know I speak for the board and myself. We want to thank you, both Andrew and Kelly, for this phenomenal opportunity for our students to see this Broadway show. And to the BBEF, if you want to say something, the BBEF provided the transportation to New York City and back. We just didn't trust a school bus going to Manhattan and coming back, so we need a little different transportation this time. But and that was through the benefits of the BBEF. And for each board member at your desk, you'll see a summary of how much the BBEF actually gives to our students each year. And the summaries you see to date, they've distributed over almost $73,000, which is very, very nice. And thank you.
Thank you.
And today is Patty's birthday. Happy birthday. All right, but thank you very, very much from the bottom of our hearts, really. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, you could be excused, you don't have to stay. Okay. For my report, you'll see at your desk, you also have a flyer for the ALC for Jazz on the River. That's coming up. I'll also be distributing the summaries for the board policies, the 300s for employees, so you can vote on those for the 21st of June. Also, I just recently received the 600s. I do not have the 400s or 500s from the PSBA, and I'll complete them prior to June 21st, so you'll have a copy of them as well. And they're available for anybody to see them at the administration building. Congratulations to Mrs. Doherty. She secured a grant in the amount of $3,000 to beautify the garden at the high school. And on one last note, we have 2 more days of Keystone testing left. Tomorrow, actually, we still finished the algebra. No, we finished the algebra tomorrow. Next week, we have the biology. And all of you have a copy of the end of the year activities. As you can see, we have a lot going on in June. So that's my report, Mr. President.
Thank you, Dr. Schaefer. Mrs. Rosado?
I just reiterate what Dr. Schaefer said, a lot going on today. Mrs. Halkowski and the students in the gifted program in grades 1, 2, and 3 actually put on plays on Coming to America with their ancestors, and the kids did amazing. I would even like to have them do kind of a night show if we can fit that in before the end of the school year, and hopefully you'd all be able to come. Just a wonderful job with the gifted program, and as Dr. Schaefer said, we're finishing up Keystones. We're halfway through that, and hopefully smooth sailing to the end. Fingers crossed.
Thank you, Mrs. Rosado. Public participation. Anyone from the public? We need to take a picture. I don't want to, we're going to stop the meeting to do that. Can we do it real quick?
Yeah.
Can we pause the meeting, Paul? Hey, Paul, could you restart? Okay, public participation. No one from the public. Routine monthly business, item number 5.
Okay, item 5, on the routine monthly business, I motion that we, A, approve the minutes of April 26, 2018 meeting. Item B, approve the list of bills for the May 2018. And C, approve the treasury report for April 2018.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Mr. DeMarcus? All those in favor?
Aye.
Nays? Abstentions? Ayes have it. New business, item A.
Under new business, item A, approve the proposed final budget for the 2018-2019 fiscal year in the amount of $24,565,752.
Okay, this has to be a roll call vote.
Mr. President, can I just give some highlights of the budget for
Yes,
this year?
please do that.
Sure. So, the total spending was $24,565,752. The budget sits in a $565,000 deficit, and that's due to non-occurring capital projects, specifically window replacement at the high school, blacktop repair at the high school bathrooms are being replaced, cafeteria repairs at the high school, and all that will be coming out of the district fund balance. There's no millage increase in this year's budget. It's a 4% increase from last year's budget. Just some of the highlights of some of the savings. We had a teacher retirement, saved us approximately $172,000. We had an increase in state subsidy for special ed and basic ed, which was $107,000. Special ed, we had return of the 2 additional students who were out of the district. That saved us $76,000. Special ed placement changes, kids changing at different locations, was $15,000. So just to highlight some of the expenditures in the budget, the retirement rate increased from 32.57 to 33.43. That resulted in an increase of $91,000. The teacher contract increase of 0.5% with step and column movement. Custodial maintenance contract increase of 2%. Support staff contract increase of 2% for salary and employees over $15, 4% for everybody below $15. An increase in cyber and charter school tuition of $20,000, and again, just the capital projects of $565,000.
Okay, good job, Chris. And we have everyone under contract. The teachers are under contract for 4 years?
4 more years.
4 more years.
After this
The
one.
maintenance and custodial,
4
4
more
years.
years.
The other union,
Support
the
is
separate
2.
support is 2 years.
Yep.
So hard work done by the negotiating committee for the teachers and for the custodial staff brings us to where we are now. And good job, Chris, once again, Dr. Schaefer, Mr. Hornstein, everybody that was on the committees. Thank you. Good job. Item number, I got to vote on that, right? That's got a roll
Need a
call
second,
vote.
Mr. President.
I need a second. Mr. who?
Mr. D'Angelo did it.
D'Angelo, second. Do we have a second on
Jeff.
that?
Second.
Mr. Poliafico? Okay, roll call vote.
Mr. Adamson.
Yes.
Mr. Parolo.
Yes.
Mr. Poliafico.
Yes.
Mr. D'Angelo.
Yes.
Mr. DeMarcus.
Yes.
And Mr. Chicoletti.
Yes, motion carries. Item B.
Item B, approve the Bucks County Intermediate Unit Number 22 Special Education Budget for the 2018-2019 fiscal year in the amount of $594,133.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Mr. Adamson? All those in favor?
Aye.
Nays? Abstentions? Ayes have it. Item C.
Item C, accept the bid for the district grounds maintenance contract in the amount of $27,831.24. The bid is awarded to Sharps Landscaping Incorporated.
They were the lowest bid, correct?
Correct.
Lowest bid, add to that. Okay, Mr. D'Angelo, do I have a second?
Second.
Mr. Poliafico? Any questions on that?
Yeah, just one. How soon,
Immediately.
they're going to start immediately? Very good.
If not sooner.
Okay.
With the rain, it's tough to call. With the rain going on, it's
Yeah,
tough
right.
to call.
Okay, just a personal comment on that. Guys on the Buildings and Grounds Committee, good job on that. So that's a savings for us that will now be outsourced. Good job, guys. Mr. DeMarcus, Mr. D'Angelo, Mr. Prolo, Mr. Poliafico. Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Nays? Abstention? Ayes have it. Item D.
Item D, approved advertise for the acceptance of bids of the Bristol High School parking lot project.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Mr. Poliafico. Questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Nays? Abstention? Ayes have it. Item E.
Item E, approve the attached list of 2018 Bristol High School expected graduates upon successful completion of the academic requirements.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Any questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Nays? Abstentions? Item F.
Item F, approve permission for the board secretary to attend the PSBA Board Secretary Conference, August 2nd and 3rd, 2018.
Nay.
Okay, do I have a second? Mr. Adamson, questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Nay? Abstentions?
Item G,
Item G,
approve permission to adopt the following textbook series. Foundations, Wilson's Language Basics, the publisher Wilson's Language Training Corporation for grades K through 3, copyright 2018, and title Collections, publisher HMH, which is Houghton Mifflin Harcourt, grades 6 through 8, copyright 2017.
do I have a second?
Second.
Mr. Poliafco. Questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Nays? Abstentions? Under
Okay.
personnel,
No,
item
item
A,
H. Item
Item
H. This is the addenda item.
the addendum. sorry.
Advertise to bid the high school window project. That's my motion.
Second.
Okay, second by Mr. Poliafco. Any questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Abstentions? Nays? Okay. Now, personnel, item number 7, A.
A, approve the appointment of the following applicants for summer work. As needed, schedule will provided by George Gatto at the rate of $10.05 per hour, no benefits, pending clearance approval. Carmen Ayala, Maria Cruz, Tommy Cummins, Ed Gallagher, Michael Heller, Kathy McCluskey, Michelle McDermott, Dylan Brophy, David D'Angelo, Peter Musey, Josephine Mullen, Deshaun Newkirk, Dan Padilla, Justin Reardon, Loretta Rossman, Kyle Slivka Fralin, and Jim Denny.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Mr. Adamson. Questions? All those in favor? Aye. Nays? Abstentions?
I abstain.
Mr. D'Angelo abstains. Motion carries. Item B,
Item B, approve the resignation of Stephanie Keller, part-time school nurse, effective immediately.
do I have a second?
Second.
Mr. Poliafco. Questions?
Yeah, Dr. Schaefer, how are we, I know we were kind of struggling, this is a part-timer. Do we have 2 full-time now yet, or no?
No, actually, what we're working with now is just one nurse at the elementary school.
Okay.
And we do not have any applicants yet, and we've advertised statewide.
You don't have any applicants for a full-timer?
No.
Okay, I know that, and that's hard, so just checking, hopefully we can
Tom, what
get some applicants.
is the issue?
You have to be a state certified school nurse. That's in addition to the RN.
Okay.
We just
Okay.
have nobody so far.
All right, so, got to vote on this one.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mr. D'Angelo made the motion, Mr. Poliafco seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, nays, abstention. Item C,
Item C, approve the appointment of the following ESY teachers, the rate of $35 per hour, no benefits, as per the master agreement, effective July 2nd to August 7th, 2018. Teresa Kramer, Haley Obrocto, Danielle O'Reilly.
do I have a second?
Second.
Mr. Adamson. Questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Nays, abstentions, motion carries. Item D,
Item D, approve the appointment of the following ESY district assistants, $13.20 per hour, no benefits, as per negotiated contract, effective July 2nd to August 7th, 2018. Amanda Baines, Amber Trezise, Carol Early, Kenya Jones, Keonia Manning, Christine Pelicano, James Petrino, Eileen Sheridan, Jennifer White, Laurie Young.
do I have a second?
Second.
Mr. Adamson. Questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Nays, abstentions. Item E,
Item E, approve the appointment of the following ESY nurse, $20.60 per hour, no benefits, as per negotiated contract, effective July 2 to August 7, 2018. Kizzy Brown.
do I have a second?
Second.
Mr. Poliafco. Questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Nays, abstentions. Dr.
Item-
Schaefer, these are all for the summer camp.
Yes.
correct? That's all these additional ones that, from July 2nd to August 7th, okay. Item F,
Item F, approve the appointment of the following supplemental positions for the 2018-2019 school year, and the positions that are up are as part of an attachment to our board packet.
Second.
second, Mr. D'Angelo, second. Questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Nays? Abstentions? IU Representative Debbie Mack.
Okay, I would like to invite all of you to Bucks County IU graduation ceremony to be held on June the 5th at Delaware Valley University at 6:30, and it's always an amazing evening. I know that John D'Angelo has gone there many times, and it's really quite an experience. So, you're all welcome.
John's been going through this. Okay, thank you, Deb.
They're very good, and anybody, again, it's, we still have a couple weeks, so if anybody wants to ride up with me, I guarantee you, it'll be something that you want to actually attend every year.
Okay, information and discussion. Dr. Schaefer, do you have anything?
I do. I'd just like to introduce, every Thursday, I'm going to be having an intern from Temple studying to be a superintendent, and it's Ryan Scout. I just want to introduce Ryan to everybody. Ryan?
Ryan?
See you.
Okay, so we don't have to come back next week, right? Okay, so our next meeting is going to be
June 21st.
June 21st. Okay.
Well, could I just say one thing?
Yeah,
Is there going to be any need for us for the project to come back and push nothing?
No.
Anything through?
The
So
award- the
everything is
awarding of
good?
the bid will take place on the 21st.
On that meeting?
Yes.
okay.
If we have to,
Yeah.
then we'll be in contact with everything, and we'll advertise it 3 days, and, we could come in. So everybody try and keep that, I won't be here that meeting, but, I'll be away for about 15 days. But anyway, Mr. DeMarcus will keep everyone abreast of everything, and you guys just keep things, moving. Because then we break for the summer, correct?
Yes.
So we're not here in July and August, so we got to mop this up. Solicitors' comments?
None, thank you, Mr.
Okay.
President.
Mr. Adamson?
I have nothing this evening, sir, thank you.
Mr. Perola?
I'd like to give a shout out to Freddie Cohen, Dennis, and George for doing a good job. They're jumping on some of these projects early, so we're getting ahead of it. And I'd like to thank Fred for taking care of all this contracts and all that. It's not easy. So that's all I have.
Mr. Poliafco?
I'm good, thank you.
Mr. D'Angelo?
Now, Ms. Mack said, again, if you want to attend that graduation, just let me know. You can ride up with me. It probably take about 3 hours from about 6 o'clock to about 8:30 or so. But again, anybody who wants to go can ride up with me.
Mr. DeMarcus?
Nothing tonight, thank you.
I have nothing. That's it. Motion to adjourn?
Motion?
So moved. Second.